And tonight, two of the two teams currently holding down those well-sought-after positions square off in a marquee Ivy League and ECAC battle. It's the Harvard University Crimson and the Dartmouth College Big Green. Second half against Quinnipiac. Juicy rebound in front, they score. Nikita Nakora opens the scoring.
Big Green have looked dangerous on the rush in transition. Just a follow-up here from Nakora. That's a far pad shot looking for a rebound. That's exactly what you get here. Little head fake to look off the man. Stavrov throws it in front. You're looking for a rebound. That's a pass off the pads is what Stavrov's trying to do from there. Don't think he's going to score. Rebound right into the kitchen for Nakora, who makes no mistake.
Penalty killed. Ruhonen out. De facto 5-on-4 for the moment as Fusco scores. Well, not much happening on the power play, but right as it ends, Dartmouth has the lead back.
Oh, what a snipe from Fusco. This is a moment with the de facto 5-on-4 where you're a little bit lost in coverage because the guys on the ice are still in the box. They haven't yet adjusted to their 5-on-5 in-zone coverage. So Fusco gets lost in space here. Look at all the time and room.
D to D. Wired in behind the net. Dartmouth getting to loose pucks in the zone. About to be at the halfway point of the third tip. They score! Right in front, it's Alex Solani. His first of the year is the insurance goal.
I mean, that's number 2 to me, Tyler. Not long after the expiration of a penalty. A little bit longer, but I think the momentum from the kill is still relevant here. You're established inside the zone, unable to get back to what you were doing in transition or get it deep even. Chasing the puck a little bit here if you're Harvard. I mean, that is pretty straightforward hockey, right? From the wall to get it towards the slot. Solani just got his...
But this is a big-time victory on the road. It only means that much more against an Ivy rival. And in a one-game weekend, it is 3 big points for the Dartmouth Big Green, who stay atop the ECAC.
Oh, big tip of the cap to the Green here tonight. Just a solid road performance where they got it done in a number of areas. Tightly contested game. Really hard to find a flow or a consistent pace to that second period. And I love what they did on the dot. I love the ability to finish. You have the defenseman get involved in the scoring touch. You had a rebound goal. You had a gritty goal where a guy's just strong on his stick in the middle of the ice and redirects it home. You got good enough goaltending. And for a Harvard team that can really put some speed and skill on the ice, I thought outside of the opening first few minutes of that third period where Harvard found the groove, then Ruohonen took another penalty. Things changed again, and Harvard just couldn't find that groove or get it towards the middle of the ice for those real high-quality percentage chances.
Well, Reed Cashman turning this Dartmouth program around in a big way, and he's standing by with Jess Todd.
Coach, you told us about the pressure that you want to play with at all times. I mean, you go up just by 1, and then you hold it the rest of the game. How do you find a way to get your guys to do that night in and night out?
Well, there's a ton of belief. Like, our guys are running the locker room right now. We're not doing a ton of coaching. It's a fun group to be around, and they're in total charge of it.
You also mentioned last year, you felt like the momentum dipped a little bit towards the second half of the season, and an emphasis to not do that this year. How much does a win like this, when you got a big stretch coming up, give you guys?
We had to go on the road and win a game. This is a tough place to do it, so we got 4 more coming up on the road, but to get it started with this was really big.
And lastly, got to ask you about Solani getting his first one there. How big is that for him, and also the program for that kind of moment?
Just he's stuck with it for almost 2 years now. It hasn't been easy for him. He believes in our culture, and you need everybody to step up, right? We got a 27-man team, and so proud of him to get that opportunity.
Coach, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win, guys. We'll send it back up to you before we check in with Evan.
Yeah, Jess, thank you so much. You saw its 60th career win now at Dartmouth for Reed Cashman, and you just look at those first 2 years coming out of COVID. He's trying to be a head coach the first time at the college level. Time to figure it out, some time to get his guys in, and ever since he's done that, this Dartmouth program has done nothing but excel. And how about we send it back down to Jess Todd, Emmett Crotto, the junior goaltender, our player of the game.
Emmett, they get that first one in the first period, and then it's a brick wall from you and the defense the rest of the way. What was working so well? They put up 50 shots, and you weren't even letting more than half of that through.
Yeah, I think they're a really high-skilled team. Like, they do really well off the rush, and I think once we adjusted to kind of shutting that down, we had some success. So I think we just kind of looked around at each other and just dialed it in. So
seemed like the focus was even keel the entire time on the bench, and every time you were checking in with them too, same thing. What is it about this team that allows you to keep that mental level?
Yeah, I think that we all just share so much love for each other, and it's just, we lean on each other so hard in practice, so we know what we're going to get out of each other in the weekend. So it's just checking in and just making sure the boys are up and good and keeping the energy up. So
middle of a big conference stretch here and a big win on the road. What does this one do for you guys moving forward?
Yeah, I think we dropped a couple on the road, so I think it's big that we kind of get this one, get some momentum, and then just have fun with it. Like, this is 5 games left in the regular season, so enjoy every moment of it and try and get some wins out of it.
One of the best goalies in the country, guys. You heard it from him first. Thanks so much for the time, Emmett.